After surging up to over 75 cents last year, Dogecoin has since cratered back down to around 6 cents. Why is this? Is it because Dogecoin is a useless coin or doesn't have any potential? Not at all. As we are all well aware, cryptocurrency as a whole has been battered, much like most asset classes this year. Anytime an asset goes on a run like we saw with Dogecoin, people will eventually begin to take profits and sell off their coins, leading the price of the coin back downward. While it's never fun seeing the value of your investments go down, I do see this as a great buying opportunity for Dogecoin because we've seen that this coin does in fact have the potential to spike over 75 cents in a very short amount of time, so gains can still definitely be made with Dogecoin. If you're looking to buy it just to make a quick buck on it, this is still a pretty risky asset to be putting your money into right now. We probably won't be seeing a massive spike for some more time, but I am just about as bullish on Dogecoin as I ever have been. And the first time that I bought Dogecoin was when it was under 1 cent before its big rally last year. I'll have to admit, once its price got over 50 cents, I wasn't too bullish on it in the short term back then. As we mentioned, there comes a point where people begin to take profits and the coin pulls back. Now, however, after seeing that a 50-cent Dogecoin and beyond is in fact possible, I am very bullish on it at 6 cents. Over time, I feel that getting back to 50 cents is very feasible. If you're able to stomach the massive spikes and dips that are inevitably going to happen with this coin, it might not be a bad idea to pick up a little bit of it. As I've said before, you probably don't want to put any money that you wouldn't be all right with losing into any cryptocurrency, but especially one that has been as volatile as Dogecoin. It's human nature to want to jump on the bandwagon in an act of fear of missing out buying, but the worst is when you buy into the hype and when you get in too late and end up losing money. Now, I'm not trying to scare anyone away from Dogecoin. Again, I'm bullish on it myself. It's a very interesting cryptocurrency with advantages that make it suitable to become more accepted mainstream into the future. And it has a community that loves seeing its price increase, along with one of the best hype mans out there in Elon Musk. So I would still say that it has a very bright future in the long term, but this video is about the short term and whether or not you should be buying Dogecoin on the current dip. I hope that explanation makes sense. Long term, I feel that Dogecoin can push back through 50 cents and even higher, and my confidence in the fact that it can produce large returns has only strengthened in the fact that an all-time high is 13x away, but it's not always immediate. You may see it fall back down under 5 cents, then rise up to 10, fall back down to 7 or 8, and so on and so forth. There's going to be mountains and valleys, spikes and dips along the way, and hopefully one day Dogecoin will reach the moon. But until then, my personal strategy with Dogecoin is just to hold on to what I've got for the long term, adding a little bit each month and holding that as well. I feel that we haven't seen the last of Dogecoin when it comes to its rallies. This thing has just got to go up by a few cents to bring home some really solid returns. In my opinion, now is the time to scoop up Dogecoin if you're going to, while we're in the middle of a crypto bear market and no one else wants to touch it. This is where fortunes are made, not just with Dogecoin or cryptocurrencies, but across most asset classes in general. I've shown this before on the channel, but it truly is the quote that reminds me of the importance of having the opposite mentality of most in market times like these. This is from my favorite book, The Intelligent Investor. Here's the quote. The intelligent investor realizes that stocks, and again, the book here is talking about stocks, but the same is true of cryptocurrencies, realizes that stocks become more risky, not less, as their prices rise, and less risky, not more, as their prices fall. The intelligent investor dreads a bull market since it makes stocks more costly to buy, and conversely, as long as you keep enough cash on hand to meet your spending needs, you should welcome a bear market since it puts stocks back on sale. That last part, you should welcome a bear market. You should welcome what we're in right now because it's putting these stocks, or in our case here, cryptos, back on sale. So I feel that generally cryptos across the board are sitting at pretty attractive entry points right now. Time and time again, Bitcoin has raised to a new all-time high. That's over a 3x from where we are right now. Is it a guarantee we get there? Of course not. It never is. But Bitcoin is a lot less risky at $18,000 than it was at 60,000 when most people were buying it. The exact same is true of Dogecoin. As we mentioned, we are 13x away from our all-time high. It is a lot less risky to be buying Dogecoin at 6 cents than it was when it was all the way up at 75 cents. As crazy as it sounds, we're still in the very early stages of Dogecoin, and we're in one of the many waves that it will have in its history. It's more volatile than traditional asset classes, but remember, we've already seen the big fall. The question is, at what point are we due for another steep climb? This is why I am buying Dogecoin on the dip, and it's why I feel that if you are able to stomach the volatility that we are inevitably going to see with the coin, then maybe this wouldn't be a bad investment. I do want to know your current strategy with Dogecoin. Are you buying, selling, or holding on the current dip that we're seeing? Let me know down in the comments. If you guys are excited for Dogecoin, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you have yet to do so for the latest Dogecoin updates, and any other questions you might have. Leave those down in the comments and I'll get to them as soon as possible. I'll see you guys in the next one.